There, at the center of all things, the center of you, lies a gemstone, untouched, undamaged, pure. Above are marks and scars from time on earth, dirt, rust, ruts, impurities, but the center cannot be touched. The center remains. To get to the center requires purification, to remove the accumulation of stuff. The more that is removed, the more the light of the gemstone shines. Trust that you are undamaged, unbroken, that there are pains, hurts, and scars, that traumas and darkness are real, but that no one nor no thing can alter your gemstone. Just removing. Better and better, closer and closer, just removing. Hey y'all, I'm Mitch and I want to welcome you to the Gate of Healing. This is a series that I'm going to do for all of 2026. At the first of every month, I'm going to release a new gate, which I'll explain what that is in a second, which means that there are 12 gates of healing. And for each gate, I will make one or a few videos per month that go over this gate and how to work with it, how to step through it. Now, these tenets of healing, I call them gates. And the reason I call them gates is because it's fun. And I think that we need to walk through each of them on our healing path, on our healing journey. One gate is not necessarily more important than another. We don't need to do them in order. So the order that I have these placed in is not necessarily in order of importance. Rather, it's in order to what is going to be the most digestible for you. So right away, we're prompted with the question, what is healing? Healing is a word or a concept that I didn't understand until I experienced it. And before I experienced it, I didn't know that I needed it. And at the sound of this word or someone using this word, I probably would have snickered, laughed, or I would have thought, how woo-woo. But the truth is that we all need healing. The amount of healing or how it looks is going to differ for everybody. But it is not something that's only for the sick, the mentally unwell, or the addicted. Healing is coming back to your natural state. Your natural state is untouched and pure, and it is in line with the rhythms of nature. We need healing because throughout life we have accumulated stuff, wounds, scars, ideologies, and beliefs, all of which divert us from our natural state. Throughout this series, we will learn what this stuff is, but for now, I just really enjoy the word stuff. And I think it actually describes this very well. So healing is simply allowing this stuff to go out of our body, out of our psyche, and free up area inside of ourselves to be natural. Those who seek healing, it could be anybody. It could be someone with illness or mental health problems or depression, anxiety, or addiction. And also those who've never fit in, those who want more out of life, those who believe in a better life than they have now, those who want more connection, more wholeness, and more beauty. So you see, it's not limited to just those who on the outside seem sick. It's all of us. All of us want more wholeness. All of us want to feel more like ourselves, to be more connected, to feel more joy in our life. As one experiences healing, they feel more and more like themselves. They wear less masks and they're able to roll with the spontaneity that arises. There's less restriction of the self and more flow. It all feels very at ease and calm. Less stress, less triggers, more presence, more joy. And lastly, there are synonyms for healing if you prefer something different. We can use the word meditation, undoing, unlearning, opening, releasing, or liberation. There's no difference. It's all the same path. So without further ado, let's open the first gate of healing, the gemstone. And to understand the gemstone, it's best communicated through this story that I'm about to tell of Goose and Eagle. Goose is quietly sitting alone by the flowing creek, watching the water trickle. He walks around the bend just to peek at what might come next. There, he finds Eagle with a handful of something. Eagle is collecting gems from the earth, the most beautiful shapes and colors, some crystals, some rounded off gemstones, from life in the water. They look like amber or amethyst or emerald or jade, all kinds of colors, all seemingly perfect, all with an energy of life pulsing through them. He has a handful of them as he realizes Goose's presence. "Morning, Goose. Did you catch that sunrise this morning?" "I did," says Goose. "Beautiful," says Eagle. Goose can't help himself and he shouts at Eagle, "Hey Eagle, where are you finding these gemstones? They're incredible." Eagle looks at Goose with a wink and he says, "They're everywhere, Goose." And he lifts his wings and he points everywhere. Goose looks at the rocks on the ground and in the creek, and they all seem, well, normal, dirty, misshapen, absent of these beautiful colors that Eagle is holding. Goose thinks Eagle is playing with him. "Don't kid me," says Goose. "Where'd you actually find them?" Eagle picks one up from under the moss in the water. "Here," he says. "That's just a normal old rock," says Goose. "It's not like the ones you've collected." And Eagle looks down at the stone in his hands. "Oh," says Eagle. "I see what you mean." Goose smirks and holds back a cackle, implying Eagle's mindlessness. "Can I show you something?" says Eagle. "Sure," says Goose. Eagle takes the stone he pulled from the creek and asks Goose to follow him 50 strides down to a fire that is crackling as if with joy. Goose didn't notice this fire, but it has been well kept by Eagle. The embers are hot and it looks pristine. He takes the stone and he tosses it right in the heart of the fire. Goose chuckles at this gesture, wondering what silliness Eagle has in store. Eagle sits there in silence for a few minutes, watching the heart of the fire. Goose is screaming on the inside, but he awaits his friend's voice. Eagle then grabs 2 sticks with his wings and manages to pull the small stone out of the heart of the fire. It is hot, glowing, and vibrant. It doesn't look much different except for its clear agitation the fire has just put it through. Goose is unpleased, and he really just wants to get on to his next meal for the day. Eagle beckons Goose over to the water as he carries the hot stone across the gravel. Goose follows in an annoyed fit. Eagle takes the stone and gently sets it into the running water under a small trickling waterfall. He holds it in his hands, rubs it, then pushes it down into the earth, and he washes it deep into the soil under the water for some time. He pulls it out, runs it under the waterfall. He looks at it, and he says, cleaner. He looks at Goose and says, "Come, Goose." They walk back to the fire, and Eagle tosses it again into the fire, and they watch as it begins to glow as if it has an energy on the inside, like the sun's very heat is rising through the stone itself. Eagle walks to the water with a bucket. He fills the bucket under the waterfall and comes back to the fire. He takes the bucket of water and pours a gentle stream onto the stone as it is still in the fire. Steam rises up as he keeps a gentle pouring stream for long enough. He then pulls the stone from the fire, sets it on a flat rock, and lets the wind cool it down. When it is cool, he pours the water over once more to remove the ash and the dirt. To Goose's wild amusement, he sees a greenish blue gemstone with beautiful rounded edges. It's like you can see through it, and it feels full of life, just like Eagle's other stones. Goose is confused. He asks, "How did you know that stone was so special?" Eagle laughs in return. "They are all like this, Goose. Every last one of them that you see." And he quietly adds, "At the core." And Goose looks around at the stones and pebbles beneath his feet in awe. Goose responds, "They just need a little cleaning." Eagle nods in approval. The first gate is one of realization. It is not necessarily something you need to do, but it's a concept and an idea that you need to grasp if you're going to do any healing at all. You have something inside of you already, so whole, so real, and so true. It is not something that you need to go and find. It's already there. However, it's covered up. It's like dirt on a windshield or a home full of hoarding clutter. And this covering, this dirt on the windshield, this is your stuff. And it is an accumulation of stuff from your lifetime. Now, this accumulation, it does not allow the gemstone to come through. The gemstone can't radiate because it's covered by all of this stuff on top. So your true expression gets altered by your personalities as they try to fit into different situations and different relationships, or the stuff that you have is heavy. There's a lot of pain. And so that denseness and that pain, that cover up, it dims the light inside. Or better said, it's on top of the light, so the light appears dimmer. But it is so important to understand that at the core, at the root, there is something inside of you that is whole, that is real and true, and that yes, we have dealt with things in our lives that have left open wounds and scars. And those open wounds and scars lead us to behave in ways that don't feel like us, that don't feel good. So we must realize that this is a process of removing the stuff, removing everything that's in the way of that beautifully colored light inside. It is not a process of going out and finding yourself. It is one of releasing yourself. And that, my friends, is the first gate. It is the gemstone. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, tune into this series. I also work with people one-on-one doing healing work, doing somatic work. So that's something you're interested in. You can see my website below. Just reach out to me. I'd love to work with you. Until the next one, adios.